Okay, let's have a look at Such Great Heights by Iron and Wine. We have our capo on fret 6. Straighten that out a little bit. There you go. And okay, here's what we're gonna do. This is a delicious song, by the way. Just 3 chords, but there's a real doozy in there. This G add 11 with an F in the bass. Sounds awful, but it's a really cool chord. Too bad they didn't put it in the chord diagrams up top, so I'll spend a little time showing you that guy. And I'm gonna do the chords first with you in the strum pattern. If you get good at that, the finger picking part will be a lot easier because you'll already have the left hand sequencing down. Okay, if you can get the left hand sequencing down, sing a little bit, then we'll get the right hand sequencing in. And even if you're not able to sing and do that, it'll still be easier to just learn the right hand finger picking stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna do the intro and the first verse, and that's gonna be it because you do the same chord pattern for the rest of the whole song. It never changes. So for each section, whether it's verse 1, 2, 3, or the chorus, or whatever it is, the outro, it's always the same. So here's how it goes. Verse 2. So that addictive progression, I know it's hard to see my eyes right now, but I did that so you could see more what my right hand was doing. That delicious and addictive chord progression continues to the rest of the song. So smart composing, right? You hit on something that's great and you just keep on doing it and change the words around. Okay? So great stuff. Okay, so you have a C chord, G chord, and I'm getting the G chord like this with my pinky, which you've got very good at, so that it's a very useful tool in this case as well, because this next chord, this G add 11 with an F in the bass, you can leave your pinky where it's at, move your third finger from string 6 to string 5 fret 3, and put your first finger on string 6 fret 1. What a gorgeous chord. One of my faves. Just so beautiful. Now, I normally wouldn't have you do such a difficult chord, but we're at fret 6. Or if you're at fret 1 trying to do that chord, that's really hard. But at fret 6, I think your hand can do this, because here's your G, and notice that's all you have to do. Here's G. There's the G add 11 with a F in the bass. Okay. If it is too hard, you can play the chord without your pinky. Just try not to hit string 1. See, that's the advantage of having your pinky there, though. If you accidentally hit string 1, it's part of the chord and it sounds good. Okay. The chord, the strum pattern, The strum pattern is pear, apple. Yeah, let me do this a little bit for my right hand. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. That pear, apple happens 4 times on the C. 4 C 2 times on G. That was the intro, but it's also the verse and all the choruses. Okay, so there you go on that. Now the finger picking. Let me switch over to the finger picking tab. Now, like I said, you get the strumming down and get the left hand to do the right thing while you're strumming. Now you're all set for the finger picking because you're just adding your right hand. So here's what they're doing. You already had the C chord set, so you're doing the that's the first measure or the first block, before there's a bar line. Then I look, is it the same? No, it's different now. It goes So with your right hand, let's see, here's the second measure. You're plucking string 5 and 2 at the same time. You can just use your thumb and your index finger. You're gonna see me use my middle finger because, well, I'm classically trained, so I do that, but. All right, 5 and 2 together, then 3, 4, 1, 5, 3, 4, 2. All right, that's the first measure. Then the second measure goes string 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 2. Just repeats that pattern. In the third measure, you switch to a G shape in your left hand and go, you're plucking string 6 and 2 at the same time, and then 3, 4, 1. This is kind of cool, this little hammer-on thing, the 0-2 thing with a curved line in between. That's a slur or a hammer-on. So you're doing a hammer-on with from open string 5 to string 5 fret 2, and then string 3, 4, 2. Sorry, I'm hitting the wrong string. That part, I'm sorry. I'm trying to hold the guitar up so you can see my right hand better, but sorry. That's that third measure. Then you stay on G and just do string 6, 6, 3, 4, 1, 6, 3, 4, 2. Really nice. And then in the first measure of the next line, it goes to this G11 with a F in the bass, and you're doing string 6 and 6 and 3 together, then 4, 5, 2, 6, 4, 5, 3. Oh, isn't that pretty? Sorry. You stay on this chord again with your left hand, and then do string 6, 4, 5, 2, 6, 4, 5, 3. And then the next measure, you're switching to a C shape in the left hand, and then it's like the beginning. Same as the first measure. And then back to a G. And you're doing string 6 and 3. This measure is a little different because of the ending. String 6 and 2 at the same time, then 3, 4, 1, then your little hammer on again. Sorry. That's what it is. So, and that pattern is going to stay the same through the whole song. So if you get the intro down just like the strumming with the chords, then you have the whole song with the finger picking. Now let's pretend that that hammer-on thing with the G chord is a little much, right? You can do let's see. You could just do that. Okay, go to the first line of the tab with the finger picking and look at the fourth measure. You can just use that sub that measure in for measure 3. So do the same thing in measure 4 same thing in measure 3 as you do in measure 4 if you don't like that, if that hammer-on thing is a little hard. It sounds cool, but it might just be easier to go and then do that again. Because it's hard enough to do all this finger picking business and to do the left hand, that I'm thinking that hammer-on thing could be a little much. I don't know. You let me know. So have fun with this beautiful song. Just strumming the chords alone is very satisfying. But if you want to do a little bit of finger picking, that's how you would do it. You might set a goal for yourself. It's like, well, in the first week, I'm just going to see if I can do that first line, see if I can get the and when you feel comfortable with that, then, because it's a smaller chunk, and you can even do a smaller chunk than that, maybe just 2 measures even. Maybe just work on the C chord part, then see if you can do the G chord part, and then finally add the whatever this is, the G11 thing with the F and the bass. Right, and back to C. So beautiful. So have fun, practice hard, and hit me with any questions anytime. Thanks for watching.